There we go. All right, folks, you missed the intro cutscene, unfortunately, because I thought I was on when I wasn't. But anyway, that's right. It's time to play Whatever Wednesday, where I play with whatever the congregation wants. This week, unfortunately, nobody voted, so I rolled the die, and since Surviving the Aftermath was number 6, you guessed it, that's what we're playing. New game, dang it. So, prologue. Modern civilization is gone. It fell apart at a time when rivaling superpowers power and ideology. Two books themselves, no one knows what was coming until it was too late. Skies rain fire, thousands of comets and massive objects pummel the inner solar system. On Earth, cities were leveled and replaced by vast wastelands. As nations vanished, the remaining factions waged decade-long wars over scraps until there were no armies left to command. Now we are all that remains, looking for a new home, looking for a way to start over in this age we call the Aftermath. Tutorial. You are entering a post-apocalyptic world where building a new beginning Starlands challenges. The tutorial guides you to survive and thrive in this hostile environment and helps you learn basic gameplay interfaces and game concepts. Would you like to enable it? Yes. Yes, I would. Challenge. So now basically I've told what I played tutorial. Now we're determining how hard the game is going to be. A challenge. A post-apocalyptic world, dangers are everywhere, and every decision can be a matter of life and death. Everyone has felt desperate, the desperation longing to give up, but from now on we take control. We decide what our fate will be and how challenging the road is ahead of us. Life is harsh and unfair. Armageddon for the daring. Survival isn't like suffering can't be avoided. Difficulty, never-ending hardships, and ongoing. It's a tough road ahead, but never unfair. Medium, challenging but fair. Perilous road ahead. Few challenges can be expected. Easy, leading experience. The worst is past. So catastrophes. Catastrophes are still sweeping across the continent. Extreme weather conditions and natural disasters become part of everyday life. This is as good as it gets, or should we push deeper into the wasteland? Alright. Is this as good as it gets, or should we push deeper into the wasteland? Disasters are normal, but forward the apocalypse never ends. Dangerous world, but we'll get there, or the worst is past, time to rebuild. The amount of destruction of unimaginable scale can be seen throughout the planet. Nature's delicate cycle is broken as the bombardment of different catastrophes never stops. Once lush areas turn to dry, eradicate dust bowls, and knock over the scarred lands. Same everywhere we've been. Hazard conditions are inevitable. The planet is a barren wasteland. The world is desolate and forgetting. Cities are demolished, but nature prevails. Scouting resources from wastelands have become more difficult and dangerous as years pass. What's left is usually contaminated or just broken. We've managed to organize survival skills and luck. There have been encounters with other survival groups as well. Close family is all you need. And there are strong research barely survivors. Trust is a commodity one cannot afford. Scarce strong resources and few survivors. It's been wiser to trust. Outgoing resources and some survivors or non-strong resources and place survivors and joining with other groups has helped. In the wasteland, there is no right or wrong. The only thing that matters is survival. Everyone who's come this far has done or seen something they don't want to talk about. But that's not the way to build our future. Let's leave past behind and choose our way forward. This does not affect the difficulty. Take care and protect the people. Which is a tech focus on health and safety. Rockets and tech, which focuses on large-scale production or trust on basic survival skills. Tech boosts survival and efficiency. Protect the people. My starting with specialists. Still, a Pokemon wasteland and Harn driving this one substance to peak of joy to a breaking point. Her experience in saving people is not invaluable though, in saving lives, she sometimes finds a spark will roll itself under the surface. We'll take the money get from the Paradox account, a great member sweep for the apocalypse. She's in sales siege line who will not mind taking her troops in the Great War. She claims to have been part of cult to help ends in the galaxy. A very talented person indeed. How much you guys didn't know I have a long kick in the ruins of her old home, saving people from the rubble. You know, this part of her life as her partner who perished in the Great Wars of Succession. Our group is ready to settle down and unite under a new flag. Actually, since we're on Twitch, let's do ideology and let's do for ideology and for progress in tech. Certain special characters may not be allowed. We're bringing Twitchdale back, baby. I'm calling him Twitchdale. Type of mono. Rather death and dishonor, survive and thrive. Cats won't go quietly into the night. When I come under the shade, we flourish. Haven for all. Good luck, have fun. Sounds good. So, our tutorial will be active, our challenge is easier, catch are occasional, environment temperate human, play fertile soil. Geology is human, plant, soil, survivors, playable starting resources. Ideology, industrialist. That's right. Yep. And Twitchdale calling Mao, good luck, have fun. Peace and cause unhappiness. You know, everyone starts some. It seems to ride upon people who ends up in a new home. Try moving the camera around to check out the surroundings. Playing with WSD or hold the right mouse button and drag the view. Select them in the user interface with the left mouse button. And when scouting canvas will have small history and water shortage. Setting up the colony. Inside of Brother, you inherited for yourself and unpack the cable and placing it by the build menu. The cable also is going to expand knowledge of surrounding area while also working as a temporary resource storage. Got it. I'll whisper it here. Actually, no, we're going to put it as close to the gate as we can. Great job taking your first step toward the battery hog. You'll unlock new buildings to turn this land into something more than a mere wilderness. These buildings have been prepared free. These prefabs have been found in the build menu. Familiar with these buildings before inviting the colonist. Got it. So the cheap short-term emergency solution provides a little protection against pollution and it's easy to destroy by catastrophe. Miners habit penalty must be here during winter storm. Oh, hang on, folks. My tea water's running. Be right back. Well, my hot cold water. Be right back. Okay, folks, I'm back. Let's do this. Resume game. Okay, so what are we doing? That's where we're building things. Food store. Storage steps for raw materials, construction resource. Now store food. Here. A water collector. Produce water in small quantities. Requires a worker who gathers water from a local pond or lake. Must be built on shore. Unusual during fall. Must be heated during winter storms. Okay, so this guy has to be built near a shore or lake or it won't work. Okay. I think it's all free buildings. Did you notice you can change the game speed in the lower corner? Try changing to find the pace that suits you best. So it's telling you to shoot a flare. But I have no idea how. What do you mean active deposits? Ah. Up. Okay, that's how you shoot the footer. The footer was off automatically. Okay.
The first colonists have arrived. Supplies were running low, and the group could not wait any longer. After wandering in the dangerous wasteland and fleeing from bandits, the people have found their way into the colony and begin to settle in.
Well, I thought it was spoonful, folks. I'll be right back. Again. Okay, I'm back. I mean, I got a knife to start with, folks. Spoon, knife, you know, whatever.
We've reached a milestone.
Good. Okay, so colonists have arrived and are ready to help the settlement grow. Carriers are available for construction. With resources, whereas workers or colonists have to work in buildings, producing goods and taking care of the colony. You will need both, keeping running smoothly. A minimum carrier count can be set from the campsite to ensure this. Naturalists and colonists see their workplace and activity. Okay, so 6 colonists are currently homeless. Yep, using resources. Resources and ingredients for everything in your colony. They can be used to construct buildings or refined to more advanced products. Check how many resources you currently have stuff in the top bar for a more detailed view. See the statistic menu. Well, I guess we should start building more tents then, huh? Temporary shelter several colonies. Keep the building very well in catastrophe. Does not get technical creation colonies producing camp shelters. Colonists will need food to avoid starving death. Stable production can be achieved by building a trap or a fishing pier. Build either one of these buildings. Trap or small gives them enough force to provide with work through. Well, we do have the water collector up at a lake. Okay, so you guys will have fish. Okay, now you select a specialist. Specialist skilled individuals that can protect the colony or explore the world map. Users can be sent to the world map from their info panel once the gate has been built. Specialists can gather some basic resources like berries and wood when directly command. You can easily find the specialist by the specialist menu above, and select multiple units by holding and dragging the cursor of the colony map. Got it.
Your orders?
And the new tent is built. Or will be soon. Gather resources. You need to gather basic resources to keep construction buildings. Recyclers gather plastic and trash deposits scattered around the colony. Build one set of workplaces now. Others will later allow scavenging of metal and concrete. So, I need to find a plastic location. Berries and plastics. Okay. That works. We still have 2 homeless colonists, however, so I'm going to build another tent as well. Build a road. Building roads across the colony speeds of colonists movement. Roads ensure that the resources of the colony move around swiftly. They also use colonists' tires, which can accumulate walking great distances. Okay, so I should build a road now. So I'm thinking... road. Splendid. Wood deposit gets depleted. You can increase or increase the productivity by changing the amount of workers. Try out new colonists in building by selecting and interacting with a work slot. Okay, so one of our wood deposits just went dead anyway, so let's take that opportunity. I don't want to mess with that one because that one currently has one worker in it. But you know what? For purposes of the tutorial, okay, so both the wood deposits were depleted. That's unfortunate. Okay, so settler's also up and running. Set a production limit. You can set production limits for the resources created by production buildings. You can set limits to save storage space or free up colonists for more important tasks. Okay, so our recycler is, what the heck are those? Ooh. The post-apocalyptic landscape still has scars from the cataclysm. Pollution, deposits spread pollution, contaminating nearby buildings and causing radiation sickness. Note, this is not the only source of pollution. However, colonists can accumulate pollution in their system from the foods they eat. Pollution can be cleaned up once technology advances. Collect the pollution overlays to the current situation of your area. So basically, keep colonists out of this general area. Gotcha. I think that is absolutely doable. Wait, what?
Not everybody is equally skilled in the art of building, but one of the colonists seems extraordinarily bad at it.
His tent looks like it collapsed at any moment as the portal is so encapsulated. Rascons insists he knows what he's doing. Well, oh geez, now an hour passed for the spring pole gives and the flimsy tent comes tumbling down. So I can say pressing the flame of the ruins. He shined crisp about a faulty old Swedish manual. How do we put this out? Okay, so because of that, 3 colonists are now homeless, and now we need to build more tents. Okay. Oh, actually, we need to build only 3 tents, but, I mean, 2 tents, but we built 3, so. We have room to grow. Well, some of them aren't very happy, in part because I guess the tent burned down. Okay, so I have to open the pollution. Where's the pollution overlay? Okay, pollution overlay. Okay, so where's the pollution overlay? Because that tutorial task won't clear until I do that. Which remembers. Okay, so those are resources. Oh, duh. It's even highlighted. Okay, so we should definitely avoid this area. We should definitely avoid this area, and this area, and this area. Got it. Infecting fire and collapsing, and first when they're repaired, the barricade will check when repairing. Use the building help overlay. Oh boy. I'm assuming red's not good. Okay, I'm a bit confused. That probably triggered because of the tent fire. Oh, this is just overall stuff. Okay. Building health overlay. So this is the wrong overlay. Building health. Yeah, that triggered because of my tent, I think. Okay, so we're good, I think. You know what? We can, good to know, but we can skip that one. That tutorial tip got hit because of the tent burning down. Okay, so I think our next goal should be to get the gate rebuilt. We'll get special can be sent to Clover World map. Okay. The gate. The gates open the world around our colony for exploration and things specifically on the colony becomes possible. The South Women's colony for spiral groups to start arriving with quest to join. The evolving colony also attracts fans, but the guardian gate can protect colonies against the most weak attackers. Alright. Insufficient construction materials for the gate. Oh boy. What happened? The gate. We don't have the stuff we need. We need... Looks like we need plastics. I think that's what it's saying. I'm not entirely sure what that is. That is... Let's go back and build men. I'm sure we can find out. I'm thinking that's plastics, and we don't have enough. Well, let's find the matching item. Yep, that is plastic. So the gate's going to take some time to build, since we need to generate the plastics in order to get the gate back up and running. Well, we have plastics in progress. It's just... Right, it's just... It's just going to take a while for us to get the plastics we require. That's all. What did it say? I can make like carriers from... What's our current colony count? We currently have... What amount of people we have? We currently have 12, so let's have at least one carrier. Open the living beings overlay. Wild animals will be able to roam on the area. Specialists and guards can hunt local wilds to gain meat and bring security. Animals will also defend themselves, and some do not hesitate to ram into you who are just passing by their turf. You can easily identify enemy guards and specialists by selecting living beings in the overlay menu. Well, so with time, let's do it this quick.
Someone seems to have been stealing wood from the storage. A few colonists go to investigate, and after a bit of detective work, return with a group of rowdy children, one under each arm.
Apparently the kid stole 22 units of plank to build a fort, a tree fort. Let the kids have their fun, right? Who's going to miss a few planks? The children are presently being enjoyed for him. Their fort will be saved. And then they'll usually the next day they'll call us by a crude, yet immensely colorful thank you card by the campsite. Whoever might pass for finger paint. Done. 20 happiness was added to the base since we allowed the fort to remain intact. Okay, so we have workers. We have our carrier. We have our child. We have no bands. We have any docile animals. Yes, we have several dociles in the area. Okay, good. Nothing hostile though. Excellent. That is always a good note. Like we have some deer roaming around over here. I think I saw deer earlier. So we have some deer. We have basically we have our people. You know. Yep, we have a bunch out deer over here too. By the looks of things, we have Yeah, we have a bunch of deer and stuff. We really don't have like anything to be super concerned about as far as hostile animals. I mean, the animals are fine. How's that gate coming, boyos? We got 40. I'm gonna send another worker to the. I'm gonna send another worker here. I think we need a road. We need a road. That might help. I mean, since it doesn't require resources, what's the harm, right? We're just going to build a straight shot road right back to the colony. Yeah, see, he even's like, oh, there's a road here now. Excellent. I will use this instead. That looks lovely. Perfect. That is perfect. Oh, they actually have to build the dirt road. I just thought it was just, oh, you walk here now. The wood deposit that was near our one area is now gone. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Okay, so we're going to move you. That would kind of make sense to have, wouldn't it? Basically, the game's like, now they need a bathroom. Colonists have a hard time taking care of their hygiene in the wasteland. Filthy colonists quickly become discontent and more prone to catching various diseases. Help the buildings of outhouses. So outhouses pollute areas around them, so keep that in mind when considering their placement. Basically, we need to build bathrooms, but the bathrooms need to be a fair chunk away. So, okay, let's build. We don't want to risk contaminating. We don't want to risk contaminating the water supply, and we also really don't want to risk. Well, you know what? They pollute anyway. No, I just saw this. If they pollute anyway, like, again, give me the max range of the pollution zone. So, like, if we go here, we should be okay. Okay, let's do that, yeah. We'll build using the pollution for our capabilities, we'll build an outhouse here. An outhouse here. Rotate. Oh, hit R. Okay. Okay, so we have 4 outhouses, but once again we have insufficient resources. We, of course, will get those resources. Yes, unfortunately, we are aware of that little issue. I'm a little concerned that nobody has come out here yet to get this plastic. That's kind of one of the reasons we're running a little low. That we don't really have low is that nobody's gone to get the plastic yet. Maybe we need to find, like, I don't know, multiple workplaces or something, and like, uh-oh. Jack, dude, what are you doing up there? Winter calls hurt. Most human medical tent built us and can lead to death. Okay, so we need to build a medical tent. Unfortunately for Jack, oh wow, what a surprise, this requires plastic, which is already becoming an issue. Yes, I know again the medical tent doesn't have enough resources. No one is getting the plastic so we can get these buildings up and running. Alright, so right now it sort of looks like they're focusing mostly on building the gate. Let's pause the gate construction. Factor to Jack's current situation. Let's pause all constructions except for the medical tent. Let's get that one operational first. I also didn't realize I could do that too. That actually tells the game that that's the next thing I want constructed. So, right. Now, this is the wood building that I think got knocked. So, this is a viable target location? Alright, drop it here. Hang tight, Jack. We're working on getting you plastic. Jack has dropped off 12 units of the plastic. Hold tight, Jack. We'll heal you. Wow, we've already been playing for about 50 minutes now. I was actually kind of hoping to get the gate up and running, but fishery has been damaged. Oh, crap in the post.
Colonists is being berated and pushed around by their neighbors.
Apparently they had fallen asleep while working the fishery and their little camper got out of control. Now the building's dangerous to burn down today's catch zone. It's like, put up the fire! Put up the fire! A small group of sun put the fire. They meant to do so, but not for all fish. We lost a fish. Great. It's gonna cost 10 plastic to fix. Well, unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait until the tent is up and running. Yeah, it's gonna cost resources we don't have. We have auxiliary food reserves, I think. So I think we have like auxiliary ways we can get food. So I am not super duper worried about the I'm not super worried about the fish. I mean, yes, we definitely should have put it out. That was the right thing to do there. But I'm just saying, I'm not really concerned about the damage condition right now. Okay, so we have the wood to build the meds available to speed up the healing process. This can heal injuries, infection radiation, sickness, and mutations. Medical conditions, despair cannot be healed in medical facilities. Oh, looks like the plastic building is back up and running again. Good. So basically, this building can produce like takes 5 plastics and then immediately can 5 pieces of plastic garbage turns into 12 plastics, and then we have to stop because the building's capacitated.
Wow.
So you've been irradiated 2 now? Well, folks, I don't think we get this thing built in time. So, well, maybe we will. I mean, we only... Tell you what, once the medical tent is up and running, we will call it an episode. I think once we get one more shipment of plastic, we can officially build the... I was hoping to get the gate built. But I don't really see that as happening. Unfortunately.
Colonist died.
No! Jack has died due to radiation sickness. And Sally died. Billy Braille people corpse starts decaying and spreading disease. Jack! No! I must pray that people constantly the rest of the earthly struggles come to an end. Having just a resting place for those who have passed away gives them cause. Moving the stream pit will cause happiness penalty of the entire colony. Corpses decay fully in roughly 1 week, clearing space for those who are more recently dead. This is sort of ironic, but okay, so this is now up and running. Okay, our wood deposit got depleted. Yes, I know there's insufficient construction materials for a lot of things. You're just going to have to deal with it. looks like they're getting the medical tent finally up and running. Sadly, too late to save Jack, but perhaps not too late to save others.
One of the colonists approaches, looking more than a little nervous. She says that she might be able to provide some clothing for the colony.
Her grandmother was a teacher while she was a child. She's through the college. She still knows how it goes. Questions can her skills be trusted? Yeah, give her the fiber. She's handled the more than beautiful. She's the fiber. She's grateful for trust. Expected work takes some time, but she found turned to some absolutely stunning traditional garbs. When these want to keep people warm, make them look good as well. Done. Plus 5 clothes. Okay, looks like the colony has quite a few construction projects it needs to work on. Right now, it looks like it's focusing on getting the gate up and running. But either way, that will do it for our episode this week. And that will do it for our streaming this week in general. So this is Pastor Holy Wolf. I'll be back on Monday for Monday Minecraft. And until then, may the Lord... Until then, whatever game brings you joy, play it. Also, may the Lord bless you and keep you. Make the Lord have his face to shine upon you and bring you peace that is eternal and beyond understanding. Till Monday, I'm out of here.